So we knew we had to reinvent ice cream. So we knew there was going to be nitrogen. I started testing, used some different bowls. Now there was an article written by Theodore Gray. It was in Popular Science. We did read that, and it's noted in our patent application. So that was something that is prior art in patentees. Anyway, the point of the matter is that he said some things in there that led people into one direction or another, and to believe that it would be done one way or another. So he says fold like egg whites. Well, he also says use liquid nitrogen syrup. Well, the liquid nitrogen is not a syrup, and you don't fold like egg whites. And so I actually had interviewed him years later, and I said, why did you use these terms? And he said, well, so I was trying to show that I knew something about cooking, so I was trying to use a cooking term. And I was like, okay, well, it didn't really describe the process. So we were led down one direction, with the article, and really ended up finding some very unique things. So I called some colleagues that I had at the chemistry department at BYU, and I said, have you ever seen this being done? They said, yeah, we make it for the chemistry days. And I said, can you sell it? And they said, no, it's not consistent enough. And everything I'd read or had seen indicated the same thing, that it was not consistent enough, or that it was hard and crusty in parts and liquidy in other parts, and it really wasn't a commercial product. So we said, you know what, I think we can solve this problem. And it just was testing. Now I figured it was going to take a year, to really figure out all the different systems. And it took us about 4 to 5 years really to get to the second store phase. And so we had, enough knowledge to be able to open a second store. So it was a pretty lengthy process, and that's just trial and error and learning. And there's a lot to learn.